Nakakatuwa pero ang susunod na Pangulo ng Bansa gustong tawagin pa rin siyang mayor. Sa isang pulong balitaan, sabi ni Presidential Frontrunner Rodrigo Duterte, nais niyang mayor pa rin ang itawag sa kanya kahit pa mailuklok na siya bilang susunod na Pangulo ng Bansa. Pero kung dati-rati hindi daw magiging magarbo ang selebrasyon ng kanyang nalalapit na pagkapanalo, magiging simple lang daw ito ngayon at magkakaroon ng kaunting cocktails at pika-pika para sa mga dadalong bisita. Hindi rin ito pabor sa foreign ownership at mas palalakasin pa ang konstitusyon ng pagbabawal ng foreign ownership on all forms of businesses. Narito ang magkakasunod na pahayag ni Mayor Rodrigo Duterte.
Mayor, kung si President Aquino ay tinawag na Pinoy, paano po namin kayo tatawagin?
Mayor, there will be only a very simple ceremony sa Malacanang, with a very limited guest. I will not disturb the life of the Filipinos for a day. Magka-traffic, buhol-buhol at maggastos. I will serve, sabi ko wala, but on second thought, I will serve finger food. So parang cocktails lang, para hindi naman gutumin yung nagpunta doon. I'm willing to change the equation now between 60-40. And they can have it. But one is that I will never agree to the selling of a piece of a property.
Sir, is that absolute lifting of the 60-40 limits to all kinds of services?
Yes, yes. Basta hanggang dyan lang. Not selling of property. Di ko talaga, I will never allow. China have blossomed into a big economic giant. They never sold a can of their soil. Why should I? And to me, my country is sacred. Because mahirap tayo, we are poor. And if you allow the selling of lands, everybody who has a 1 hectare, 2 hectares would sell it. And we will find ourselves, our children, in a foreign land. You can only say that, except for America, because you are powerful. And anytime you can cut the, and I will, you go away, I'll pay you. So we cannot do that. We are not in a position of strength at this time, vis-a-vis with that problem. Ang Amerika, pagbili sila, pag ayaw na, sabihin na, sige, umalis ka na, bayaran ka lang namin bukas. Then that's it.
Pero muling iginit ni Mayor Duterte, magiging diktador siya sa mga kriminal at korap sa bansa, lalo na sa mga kaso ng drugs at lahat ng uri ng krimen. Kaya babala nito mag-isip-isip na mga gagawa ng mali. Tutuldukan din ni Mayor Duterte ang kidnappings kahit pa sa Sulu na kinasasangkutan ng mga teroristang grupo. Narito muli ang magkakasunod na pahayag ni Mayor Duterte.
I would be a dictator against the criminals and the lawless. Sigurado yan. Make that print very clear to them. I will be a dictator because sabi ko, I will go after you. I will deliver it. Corruption must stop. Drugs must be suppressed to the hill. And criminality has to stop, including kidnappings all over the country, and that would include Sulu. But itong kidnapping is connected with the Mindanao issue. So just give me time. Let me be very clear. Itong sa Sulu, itong crime and criminality dito is more or less, not really, but connected with the historical agitation. So it would take more time. For the rest of the country, Manila, drugs, it has to stop. It is destroying the nation and I would not allow it. It is destroying the youth and I would not allow it. And I will be harsh, really harsh. I will not use the word cruel because that is not good, but I would be harsh. Maniwala kayo, and if I were you, and to those who are really pinapatamaan ko, it's about time you ponder on it very, very closely and seriously, because I said it will be a sad day for all of us. It will be a sad day for you and for me. Basta yung problema na corruption, one is believing. And until now, you have to compromise before you can enter. What kind of... I will not... Kaya yung mga ano, pag mag-agitated na ako, dyan na ako magsalita ng mura. No, nakikinig yan sila ngayon because they know. Alam ko nakikinig nila. Stop it. Stop it. You submit to government authority and follow government rules. Walang exception.
Bilang panguna, pinangalanan ni Mayor Duterte ang dalawang posibleng masama sa kanyang gabinete. Una, si dating Peace Panel Chair Jesus Dureza, ibabalik niya raw ito para matuldukan ng sigalot sa Mindanao. At ang kanyang malapit na kaibigan at kababata na si Carlos Dominguez III, may-ari ng Marco Polo Davao, na posibleng mapunta bilang Finance o DOTC Secretary. Mananatili namang kanyang mga spokespersons ang kanyang abogado na si Attorney Salvador Panelo sa Metro Manila at si Pete Lavinia dito sa Davao, habang inaalok naman daw niyang maging Foreign Affairs Secretary si Senador Alan Cayetano. Pero nagpaalala na si Mayor Duterte, posibleng bumalik sa kanyang gabinete ang ilang retired military officers lalo na sa Defense Department. Nagbabalik si Mayor Duterte.
Well, one ano dyan is Dureza. I hope he would accept it. Yung peace process dito, fingertips ni Dureza yan. He has been at it since Ramos's time, then Arroyo. Alam niya lahat the entrails of Mindanao, the problem. Yan ang isa. And maybe Carlos Dominguez III, the owner of Marco Polo. He's my boyhood chum. And neighbor namin. We grew up together.
So, ano position siya?
It could be finance or DOTC.
Sir,
Ang pinaka-corrupt ang problema ko. Pinaka-corrupt ang DOTC. But you will do not be surprised if almost all others are military people. Very delicate yung defense. And Secretary of Foreign Affairs.
So, wala pa.
Si Alan, gusto ko sanang maging Secretary of Foreign Affairs. I offered the position, but sinabi ko na sa kanya, if you are asking my preference, I would like you to handle foreign affairs.
Sa usapin ng pagninegosyo, hindi alintana ni Mayor Duterte ang stock market dahil nilalaro lamang daw ng mga negosyante ang pera dito. Bubuo naman ng socialist concept ang kanyang administrasyon para tugunan ang pangangailangan sa ekonomiya at pagninegosyo. Narito ang huling bahagi ng mga pahayag ni Mayor Duterte.
I do not care about the stock market. Those are not really investments. Pero lang yan, naglalaro lang yan sila ng mga shares of stock dyan. What I want is hard investment. I do not care about the stock market. If that is the Makati concept of getting the country into a prosperity, you're silly. Wala naman, kayo lang naman nagbibilihan dyan ng... I am the first president coming from the left. Socialism is a concept actually. It's a political concept. So you might want to legislate first what you mean by socialism. The promotion of the welfare of the people first before anything.
Mula rito sa Davao City, ako po si George Bandola ng People's Television, nag-uulat para sa Hatol ng Bayan 2016.